Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Chris Holt, and today we're going to do some modification to the WRX. I'm super excited about it because it's been a long time since we've done any modifications to the WRX, mostly from it being down from the TGV issue that I finally got sorted out. Now the car is running perfectly. So just like that, guys, let's go ahead and head out to the garage and let's go put on this front lip. Okay guys, here's the lip that I have for the WRX. It is a Prodrive style front lip. Got it off of eBay, so it's not like an exact one. And we'll see how she fits and what it takes really to do it. I don't think it should be too hard to install. But I'll get back to you on that one and we'll see how she looks. Okay guys, so I have the splitter held on. Sorry I'm on the phone right now, but so as you can see, like right there, well now the splitter just moved, but it doesn't have a solid point to mount on underneath. So I am gonna probably have to do my own a little bit more work. That's what you get with eBay stuff. But as you can see, like right here, there's all these little holes. So there's one right there, and then one like up here. And that is where I'm gonna have to figure out where that location is on the splitter right here and do some screws or self-tappers, because if you go back underneath, the bumper only comes to here. So like you can see right there, that would be super easy to put a screw on and hold on. Now since it's kind of a small splitter, it's not really going to be that important to get this structurally mounted. Now if you're doing a bigger splitter or something like actually a splitter, because I would say this is just a lip, then it's important. But with the supplied hardware that I got from the eBay kit, which is right here underneath the light, they don't have any nuts. They're just these screws right here. So I'm gonna have to run to the store and either get nuts for these guys or just other screws and nuts that fit whatever these holes up in here, because you can get these screws up in there, maybe. Yeah, so you can get the screws up in there, right there, but they just don't have a nut or a washer to attach to them. So I think I'm gonna run to Home Depot and grab nuts for these guys and washers. And I'm gonna make sure to count all of the little holes right here, and then I'm going to drill out on this splitter their locations. I'm gonna mark them and then take them and use a little drill and make little holes in them. Now this is just a cheap, I think it was $80 maybe $60 for the front lip. So I'm not spending the big money like the actual WRC Prodrive ones are. So that's just what we're gonna get with an eBay lip. A little bit extra work, but hopefully it all turns out good and we'd like to finish at the end. Okay guys, so I ran to Home Depot and got the stuff that I need right there. And so what I did is I went ahead and taped on the front lip right here to something that's kind of close to what I want, because I have to do all of this hole drilling myself. I'm gonna go underneath and try and punch out the holes that I can see. Now the thing is I grab my drill right there and it doesn't fit vertically underneath the car. Now it's not that low or anything, but even without this little sit, it doesn't go straight up and down. So I'm gonna have to pull the car up on some blocks and then be able to get underneath it until where I will need to drill in the splitter right here so that it mounts. Now I went to put it on with some painter's tape and it didn't hold because of the whatever releasing agent they put on this lip. So to put a couple pieces of duct tape on there and just put it on like that. Now I think this is gonna look really solid. It's not that bad fitting, but we'll see how it works when I put all the screws in there. But for whatever it was, 60, 80 bucks on Amazon or eBay, not too bad. Like, I think it's gonna look really good, and it ties in really well with the hood scoop. Now, I've always talked about painting the hood scoop silver, and it'll probably go silver sometime as well. But just for what we got, that's a good start. And I'm going to lift the car up, drive over some things, and yeah. That may have may not taken me about 10 tries to get up, but I've built these like little ramps for the car. It makes working on the cars way easier, and I can't get a jack underneath like the Camaro without it. Yeah, that was a rookie move right there. But let's get right into it. Okay guys, so I figured out that it's probably just gonna be easiest to drop the bumper and do it that way, because underneath you don't have much room to work. So I'm gonna remove the bumper here and try and install the lip with the bumper off. Okay, so the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna start off by removing the grille, just a couple tabs up in here, then we'll take off these side panels right here, and then the headlights right there. Then I'll catch you guys here in a sec. Okay guys, so we took the headlights off, the grill off, and all of the side pieces that I'm storing right over there for the moment being, but we got it all off, and now next are these little clips right here. So next what you gotta do is go in the inner fender well, like right about there. There's gonna be a clip that is like a little C-clip with a screw through it that holds the fender right here to the front bumper. So you gotta turn the wheels and inside kind of fish it out after you get the inner fender well out, which is actually a lot harder than it seems, which is probably a good thing because that means it hasn't really been messed with, but it was kind of a pain. So you do that, and then you gotta unattach the fog lights, and then the bumper should be free. Okay guys, I'm going through and editing the video, and I realized that I didn't have any clips of it with the bumper off or anything like that. So that's on me, I'm sorry about that guys. This is me now going to put it back on, and it's awesome. So there's a little quick few clips of it putting back on, and then I have the shots of it with it on, and I'm sure you guys like that. So I also realized that I didn't tell you guys how I took the bumper off. Basically, you have to get one person on either side in front of the wheels and pull it off very straight. Otherwise, the bumper will really not want to come out. It's in there pretty good, which is nice. And then when I took it off, I made sure not to put it down on the concrete. Grab some cardboard or something like that to put the bumper on so it doesn't scrape. And then flip the bumper over and lined up the holes. Drilled through the easy to do ABS plastic that was supplied with the front lip, and then just put some screws, washers, and some nuts under there. Now it probably doesn't need the washers, and you know, I could have used the self-tapping hardware that they gave me, but I wanted to be extra cautious, so I went through all of their, you know, every single hole. It was warped a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. So you just kind of had to massage it, go side to side, and then go like that. I did use some of the self-tapping screws on the end to drill it into like the lip on the bumper fender well area, and then just to put it back on, another thing, 2 people, and just pushed it on there straight. Not too big of a deal. Definitely would recommend getting a second person to do it though. And yeah, it went on pretty easy, and so there'll be a couple clips of me putting everything back together, and then the final shots with it on. Okay guys, I got the bumper back kind of attached right here. The clips in there on this side and the other side over here were quite difficult to get on, but I got it pretty close. Now the gaps are not perfect, but you know, they'll do. And so now I gotta do the clips up there, put the headlights back in, and the side panels, and then the grill. And then I think then we should be all tightened up and ready to go, I think. Okay guys, we got the front lip on. Now I know it's subtle, but I really like the way that it looks. There is some fitment right there. There's a little bit of a gap right there that I could work on probably here in the near future. Figure out something to go in between the bumper right here and the lip. But you know, the overall fitment's pretty good. It matches the body lines on the side pretty well. And with some work, we got it to fit the, whatever you want to call these little guys down here, the eyelets or whatever. They follow it pretty good. And other than it being pretty warped, you know, through there that I have to figure out something to put, it actually looks pretty good. And so this is a couple days later when I'm editing the video. I went and took some photos with some friends in their cars, and shows off the lip pretty good. I wish I could have better like cinematic looking videos or something to show you guys off, but I'm just gonna show you some of the pictures that we took, and yeah. Okay, I hope you guys like it. If you're like me, I really like the lip. It was kind of the style that I'm going for, and it's slowly but surely the WRX is getting into what I truly envisioned it. So let me know what you guys think of the front lip in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate the support that we're getting. Almost at 100 subscribers. We're at 92 right now at the time of filming, so I'm super happy about that. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to me. I really appreciate it. But if you want to see more content or are unsure if you are to stay subscribed or to subscribe, go ahead, definitely do it. We've got a lot of great content coming up here in the near future, especially around the WRX, the Camaro, a lot of modifications coming for both those cars. If there's anything you guys want to see me do on either of those cars, let me know in the comments down below, because I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate your guys' feedback on it so I can improve, so that you guys like my content a little bit better. Now, the modifications here in the next few days are going to be pretty awesome, so stay tuned for those, and hopefully we can get a bunch of those done on the car as soon as possible so I can get videos out to you guys in the next coming weeks. So let me know what you think, and thank you guys for sticking around to the end of the video. I really appreciate it, and just like that, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.